I believe, right? And a lot of companies have also realized the benefit in that. So when we have an interactive session like this, the lighting becomes a very important. Nikita, she sits at the same place, and our lighting is fabulous, and your lighting as well, and other participants as well. If you can keep that part okay, because we are at home, sometimes it's so difficult to organize, get into a separate room and keep away the disturbance and those kind of a thing, plus the lighting and all. So if that's taken care, nothing like that. Okay, fantastic. So let's see if Yali can come back. And what we will do is that Kanchana just said at the beginning of the class itself, she will do the assignment tomorrow. That's perfectly fine. She shared the pointers. I'm sure she will be ready. And so she will, I'm glad she has joined the class as well. So brilliant. So let's hear from the participants. So today is a trial of free speech. So that's what we are going to do today. So let's hear from Nikita. So Nikita, can you do your free speech? And Sharanya, I hope you have prepared as well. Yes, so you're prepared as well. So she will do it later. Yes.
Okay. Live each day of your life. You have never lived it before. By this sentence, I would say that every day you have to live like it is your last day, because this is your time to live the life. And time, once it has gone, never come back. And there is also a proverb that time and tide waits for no man. So just enjoy your life. Always attract positivity. Like, don't try to attract negative thoughts. Don't always get attracted to negative thoughts. Just try to avoid it, because you will feel stressed if you attract negativity. Then be kind to others. Always put your hand forward for and reach out to help others. Yeah, even helping others will bring happiness in your face, because it's my own personal experience. When I was walking in a road, one scooty slipped, and there were two kids in that. I just went and picked them up. They were just scared. They were just 5-6 year old, I guess. So they were scared, and then their dad thanked me. So just a small example for helping others. Then expect nothing in return when you help others. For example, I would like to give example of a dog. If you see that a dog is very hungry, you can see it by its reaction. Then just feed it. This will give nothing in return, but only happiness. One best way to live your life. Expect nothing in return. Then, yeah, most importantly, self-care. Think about others, but also give time to yourself. Eat good food, stay healthy. Also, stay fresh. Take care, especially during this COVID-19 situation. Always wash your hands. Take necessary precautions. That's what I was saying. That, like, take care about your health. Then spend time with your family, because I know nowadays everyone is busy with their own work. Parents don't have time for you, and even you are busy with your work. But at least while having lunch or dinner, you can spend your time with them, share good thoughts, take advice from them. Not only family, you should also enjoy with your friends, give time to your friends, because as you grow old, everyone will be busy in their own life. We will think that they are not giving time for us, so don't do that. Always keep troubling them. They will also feel happy. Then follow your passion. If you don't have a passion, start following like what you do, what you love to do. that will bring happiness to your face, and you will feel stress relief. Um, uh, I follow drawing. Like I like drawing very much. So whenever I get too much stressed or something, I just take time for drawing. Uh, Plus, I listen to music while drawing. So it will relieve your stress. It will calm, and then you'll get back to your mood. Then, um, yeah, find happiness in little things. Here, I would like to give another example. I saw one picture in which a bald boy is looking in the mirror. He is looking his own face, but what he imagines is he has got hairs on his head. So that is what you can find happiness in little things. It depends in your own imagination how you treat yourself and how you look things differently. Yeah, there is another example. When you travel, um, this I saw it in a picture. Um, there were two people. In that one person, he's looking out of the bus, but he is seeing only the glass window and that bus, how it is stained everywhere with mud. But another person, he's looking out of the window and he's seeing full beautiful nature, all those flowers and mountains and trees, and he's getting happiness in that. So that's what I'm trying to say. Just find happiness in little things. And then, yeah, live in the present. Yeah, you should have future plans, but don't worry too much about it because you never know what will happen in future. Should not say that, but if you meet with an accident tomorrow suddenly, then yeah, that's just an example. No one should go through that. Just live in the present, enjoy each and every moment, even every single minute. You should keep enjoying because, as I said before, time once has gone, that never comes back. And yeah, lastly, I would like to say that live life to the fullest because it happens only once. Thank you.
Fabulous, Nikita, as expected. Very, very good, very nice, and a lot of pointers. I'm not going to make a note of the pointers, which I'm going to share what you did well. But overall, in terms of the flow, in terms of everything, the way you started and the way you ended was great, and had a lot of pointers. And this is all your thoughts. And are you looking at some pointers here and there to check what are the pointers you have, or you're just talking on your own itself?
No, in between I saw a few points.
That's okay. That's okay. That's what you should do. Right. I'm not asking whether you're reading or not because you are not doing that at all, and you will never do that and other things as well. But the pointers could be something which could be kept, which will keep you engaged. Because as I said, when we see a speaker on a dais, so what is dais? It's like in stage where they speak. There's a mic and there's a desk, and that's called dais. So where they may not have the entire script written to them. Some of the big leaders also read from script. So that is not great because as a speaker, you should be able to speak, articulate and express your thoughts. So that is something great and which you did. And you will have pointers, small slip they will carry with them and they will see 1 point, 2 point and all that will remind them. Brilliant, you did well. If I have to think about a few things, so this is where it happens because you get you keep listening, you don't remember few things. What you shared was like it was good. What you shared, one thing is like the way you look, that's what it is, because that kid example where he thought that he has hair, and so it's all perspective of life, which is very important. Someone peeping out from window and they're seeing nice scenery, and others seeing dirt on the screen. That's another view, right? So that is there as well. So that is one thing. And so this was good, and also help others without expecting any return. So that's a great thing. So that is brilliant. and you get a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and all those things. So that is brilliant. So great. So as I said, when we do the final review, I will have these things and where I can share. Nikita did well, fantastic. Right, do the same. And if you want, you have time. If you want to add a little bit more as well, I don't mind as long as you want to talk. If you want to carry another day as well, that's fine. So as long as you will be able to do that. Okay, fantastic. So today everybody have logged in from very bright spot as well. I saw Kanchana camera go on for a while. So maybe so she also had a kind of a right, nice lightning. What are you doing? Candle? Is this candle light? You are on mute, or you're cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Egg capsicum curry.
Okay. So you carry on. We don't want people at home to be hungry and then they on the class. They say that English at 8:30 is the reason why it is. So she is cooking and she is also attending the class. So that's a great advertisement, Rashmi. You should make a note of it. Advertisement for English at 8:30, if we want to call it. There are participants who are cooking. Rashmi is traveling in the bus and she's attending the calls, right? And Hafsa and Hafsa, they have what do you call exams, but still they because they're studying, they're students, but they still join. I could see that Hafsa is also joined in, right? So brilliant. Hopefully she's better today because she was so exhausted and tired yesterday. So that is great thing. Rashmi, just check if Yalini can join because then we will be able to do. Just send a message. If you don't want to call, that's fine. Okay, maybe she will not join. Okay, fine. So Rashmi is kept busy when the participants are not in. So that is one thing she has to take care. Okay, fine. Let's go to Sharanya now. Yes, Sharanya, what have you got for us?
Yes, sir. I like to ask some of these questions. Like, how do you feel your life today? Do you live every day in excitement? Do you love what you're doing? Do you look forward? What's coming up next? Are you living your best life? So, if the answer to any of these questions is no, maybe, or not sure, that means you're not living your life to the fullest. Which really shouldn't be the case, because our life experience is ours to create. We deserve nothing but the best. So I'm not saying that every day has to be bright and cheery. We have good days and we have bad days, but what's most important is that we make the best out of each day of our life, because we only have one life to live. So live every day on a fresh start. Don't be held back by what happened yesterday, the day before, the week before, or the year before. Because life is short. So live in the present, because live in the present moment. So be true to who you are. Stop trying to please other people or to be someone else. It's better to be an original version of yourself rather than being a duplicate of someone else. So stop waiting for others around you to do something and take action. Um, and focus on what you want first, and before you think how to do it. So think that what is the purpose of your life and do accordingly. So, and act accordingly. So don't do things for the sake to impress others, or sake of doing them. Like, always evaluate what you're doing, and don't do it if there is meaning behind them. Don't be afraid to quit the things that don't serve your path. and follow your passion. Be always positive, uh, and let go the unhappy past. This means past grievances, heartbreaking, sadness, disappointment. Let go that unhappy past, and let go of relationships that do not serve you. Spend more time with people who enable you. Hang out with people whom you are compatible with, and help other people who are in need. Volunteering in uh, helping others. You also start with your friends and family. You can also start with your friends and family. Help people when they least expect it. So like without reason, you have to help. You don't need any reason to help others. Do it because you want to. Share the love with everyone. And so last, yeah, you keep learning, keep developing yourself, keep upgrading yourself, and last but not the least, love life. Like there is so much we don't know out there, and so much to be experienced, that's just wonderful. So as you live on earth, remember to love life. It's the only way to have, only way we have to live. That's it.
Okay. Good, Charanya. Yeah, you did well. Right. See, I initial thought is that I feel somewhere down the line, no, you get little bit what do you call? You don't relax to some extent. Correct. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that because you
Like,
got so much of.
I always rush to finish my speech.
I don't know why, right? So I don't know why. So that's I thought, shall I say, shall I not say? But I can clearly see. Is that like I don't know why you get a little bit. You should completely relax because you're so comfortable in talking. You're using your smile, and there are a lot of expression when you're talking, right? So why do you get that? So that is something. Just work it on, right? I did say that. Just relax and speak. When you relax, no, your thoughts will even more in a flow, in a smoothness. It will come, right? So that smoothness can come. So if you ask me how did I do now, you did great now. But right, it was great. It was not fair. It was not good. It was not very good. It was great. But can it become wonderful? Yes, it can certainly become wonderful. It can become excellent as well, right? So that flow is something because you're not relaxed. I think so. Somewhere down the line, I don't know. You're not relaxed. Take deep breath and all, and just be calm and relaxed, and the thoughts will keep flowing, and the flow of the thoughts will keep you carrying on. So that's something which I noticed. You're doing great. Somewhere down the line, it's all about the belief in yourself, right? So that is something. But in terms of what you did today, it was fabulous, and you spoke in because you are the one. No, because maybe because of this reason, I don't know why I couldn't say this before. I always thought that you're making it very short, so I didn't deeply analyze. Maybe the reason could be my thing as well from my end. So I should have given this feedback long time ago. So this is something I feel it struck me today. So I thought I'll share with you. So take it beyond the training as well. When you speak, be relaxed, be calm, be at ease, right? So that's very, very important. That's one. And you also asked everybody to be original. So that was fantastic. So there is a saying as well where it says, be original because all the rest has been already taken because everybody is doing a character. So your character is only one you, right? Which is Sharanya or could be Nikita or Kanchana or anyone or Hafsa as well or Rashmi as well. So you are the only one in this world. Be yourself. That was good. And you started with asking questions and all. That was very, very good. 5 questions. Very interesting question. What were the questions? Just say the questions again. Unmute. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. How do you feel your life today? And do you live every day in excitement? Do you love what you're doing? Do you look forward to what's coming up next? Are you living your life best life?
Fabulous. Good question. Very good. Nicely thought about that. Right. So I was just thinking the answers for this. So that was good. Okay, Sharanya, just do one more thing. I think you have a headset. So the thing is that does the headset have a mic where you have to talk into? Yeah. Now you talk.
Yes, sir.
Talk now something.
Yes, sir.
Now this is much better, right? So you have to keep the mic close to your mouth when you talk, because otherwise it's very feeble, right? So that's another tip I just wanted to ask you, but I didn't want to stop your flow. So when you're talking, no, you keep it near the mouth so that, see, when you are in a laptop, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Because it's there in the laptop, somehow the technology catches the voice and it's all fine. How did you log in? Did you log in from your mobile phone?
No, it's from laptop.
So you don't need the headset. Try it one day. I'm just leaving it with you. If you feel there are other disturbance around, it's not required actually. If you just remove your headset and put your laptop volume into full, it will be fine. Just remove it. And is your volume on full? Laptop volume? And say something now. Say something. No, I think there is some issue. So you use the headset now. Check it out. Right. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you. And when you talk next time, speak into the mic. That's one of the reasons why your volume was feeble. I remember several times I did ask you. And another few things is that don't do for the sake of doing things and all. And that was all good. So I'll give a lot of the feedbacks on the final day when we do, which will be on Tuesday. Compactable is a word which we used today. So that will be one of the words which I'll use in the class as well. What is compactable? Aranya, what is compactable? I think she's not able to hear. I did something with her and ensured that she doesn't hear anything from us. Okay, probably, let's see. Okay, fine. So let's check with Hafsa. Hafsa, good that you have joined, and I saw your message as well yesterday, and I could read it fully after I completed the class. Are you able to hear us first of all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how are you today? Are you doing fine?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. So when are your exams starting? Hafsa, are you able to hear us? You've gone on to mute.
Am I audible, sir? No.
Yes, you're very much audible. It was on mute. So when are your exams starting?
Tomorrow, sir.
Tomorrow your exam. Okay. What's the first paper?
This one's cryptography. Cryptography and network security.
Okay. So have you prepared or you have to prepare?
I have to prepare, sir.
Okay. So what I'll do is that I'll let you go now. So go ahead and prepare your exam. Be back. And how about when is your next exam then? Hafsa, are you there?
Hi, sir. I'm there.
Okay. So go ahead and prepare for your exam. And when is your next exam?
Like I have 2 exams tomorrow. One is at the morning and the other one is at the afternoon. And
Okay.
the day after tomorrow I have 2 exams I have.
Okay, a day after tomorrow also 2 exams. Okay, so do one thing. Today we are on Wednesday, and what you do is that if you can come tomorrow for some time during the class, and just find some time to do this free speech, or else you can find another day. But just log in for some time and be here, and then you can probably go, right? So I'll let you go now. So are you happy? You can go and study. If you have to study, I will let you go and be back tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Okay, carry on. Bye now.
Bye, sir.
Okay, bye-bye. Right. It doesn't make sense because she is a student and she has exams around. She has got a couple of papers. So let her use it at least a half an hour, or maybe she logged in fact, late only. Some 15 minutes of time she was here. Hopefully she will be able to do the free speech in between. Okay, brilliant. So Kanchana is busy with the capsicum in the kitchen. So hopefully she cooked something. How's it going, Kanchana?
Done.
Done. Oh, wow, you're a great cook as well. Apart from a great free speech and English studious student, so you are a great cook as well. So that is a kind of a variety we have done. Had we knew before, I would have given you some time, so you could have explained how you cook. So that could have been an English language as well. We would have learned something to cook ourselves as well. Brilliant, Kanchana. So stay connected, be with us. So what I will do, we will go ahead and do what we have to do. We will do a lesson plan today, right? So that's something which cannot wait, because we have to complete the course. So that is something we are around the corner. So it gives me an opportunity to do that. So let's see, we did till 56, right? 56 is the next slide which we have to do. Let's see what is 56. Just give me 1 second. And I also showed a beautiful video. I don't know whether you have seen this video known as Memory. It's an animation version. Have you seen that video? Anyone? Nikita or Sharanya or Kanchana? Anyone have seen that video? Yes? No? 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 Okay, no. Today, no. Okay, I'll show that particular video, because another free speech in 6:30 batch, when there was a girl who was talking, she gave a great thing. A lot of participants done really great, and there are a lot of things which you can learn from each other as well. That's a beauty. We are not only learning English here from this free speech, especially about the live fun, where they are able to share a lot of the things, right? So she shared some great thing, and she also talked about the life full of memories. So immediately that particular song came into my mind, and so that's a beautiful thing. So we will end this particular class. Hopefully I'll finish the things before, and we will end with that particular song. And I'll also find one where it is with complete lyrics. Hopefully I'll be able to do that, because I couldn't find the complete lyrics one. So that is something. This is an animation version. The original video is different, and so of course, hopefully this will get into the mode of you listening to more English songs, which is nothing, which will be great in terms of improving the language. Okay, fine. So let me start sharing my screen, and we were doing time management yesterday, so that's what my record says, and so we will complete the time management today. This particular slide, we can finish it off today. So let me see where I left yesterday. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so we did it at 5 minutes. Time management. Time management, we did 5 minutes. Okay. I haven't made a note for myself where okay, need to do from contingency. Okay, brilliant. So that is where we have to start from. So we have to do from the contingency. So I'm going to share the slide now. Okay, so here we go, the time management part. Okay, so we did up till contingency. So if we have to quickly recap these things, the first thing is to-do list, which is very important. As I said, even if you go to a grocery shop, you make a list, which is very important. Even in your life, or maybe what you want to buy, what you want to do, and those kind of a thing, and what you want to do in terms like what you learn, strength and weaknesses. So this is there is no boundary to it. Time management need not to be for work as well. The to-do list technique is not only for work as well, for you a lot of personal things as well. Then another thing is prioritize. You have couple of things or 4 things or 5 things. So what you do the first, which is very, very important. And also set a time limit for each task, which is also very important. Because sometimes we get carried away with some work and suddenly we realize, oh my God, this is 12 o'clock and I haven't done anything at all. I logged in by 9. So that is also there. So it has to be kept in your mind. Procrastination is like we discussed about that. Keep postponing. So please don't do that. Sometimes it's unavoidable. Yes, you might have to do, but you keep doing that, then it will be a pile of work. And what you will have is like only frustration. And then you'll be running behind something, catching something and all, right? So that is something which will happen. Okay, activity log I talked about, where you might have to log yourself for at least a few weeks. Depends on the process. They usually say log yourself for say how many, a month or so that you will know, because not every day same task will come, different tasks will come. So it will give you an idea. But the one important thing you have to do, you have to time yourself. In the sense like the time sheet, which will be 10 to 11, this I did, 10, 11 to 12, even a minute thing, the breaks you take, the phone you attend, the WhatsApp you see on the phone, right, those kind of a thing, everything. Then it will give you an idea of where is your strength, where is your weakness, where is the distraction, those kind of a thing, right? So that's a very, very important technique, which is being used, it has worked, so that is one. Contingency plan, I think we discussed about that. Contingency plan is like a backup, right? What is a backup? Suppose if the power goes today, right? What's a backup today? So the backup is like I have what do you call? I have I have a candle, right? So that is something. So the backup could be I have an inverter. Sorry. So I have an inverter. So that will take automatically. So that's what. So this contingency plan is so important. Why? Because at work, not everything will go as per your schedule. It doesn't happen that way. Never it happens that way. One day would be a kind of a meeting which might pop up. Another day would be something else, or something else keeps coming back to us. So the best thing is that what we can do is that we can ensure that if there is a task which can be done in, say, suppose your task is to be completed for 8 hours, you should try and complete the task by 7, or if not 7, at least 7.5 hours, or 7 would be great. In that case, what happens is that it will give you a kind of a question where you will be able to do, suppose there is an unscheduled meeting called by the boss, something happened by your leader, right? They call you and they say a meeting and it goes on for a long time. There was an error which happened by one of the agent, and that's become a big issue now, and leader wants to talk to you. Then what do? You have to attend, and that keeps on going for a long time, and then a lot of time is gone. But do you have to finish your target for the day? Yes, of course you have to do. So that is what it is. So this is where the contingency. Had you planned your day for 7 hours, for 8 hours, then you will have 1 hour free, right? May not be possible in certain cases, but could be possible. Somewhere down the line, we squeeze ourselves, things gets possible. Right, so that is the beauty of this thing. Sometimes we think this is not possible at all in this time, and then when you start doing it for a period of time, that becomes very much possible. I don't know why I was taking so much of time to do that. Sometimes you have to tune your mind to do the task faster, but also important, do it without error as well. That's very important, especially if we are working in a financial thing or maybe insurance, those kind of a thing. Even a small error can make a big difference. So there you can't, because you have to be spot on what you do. So that is very, very important. But overall, the point of view is that contingency plan is very important. Having a backup plan is so important. If you don't have a backup plan, you should always have a plan B, plan C and all, right? Here, if you talk about time management at work, see, a time management or a contingency plan beyond life as well. There could be a lot of contingency plan for your life as well, right? But in terms of the work, you should have a kind of a backup in your mind what you will be doing if something goes wrong, right? So that is what it is. Okay. Another very important thing is that concentration, right? So concentration is something. I just remembered something I just wanted to share now. I completely Nikita shared something today. It just came to your mind. Backup plan if something goes wrong. What she said is that if you if you are met with an accident, right? So that's something she said today. Did you say that? Right. So I just a suggestion: don't scare people off. Right. So that is no, that is a good thing. See, I'll tell you, I learned something. There are a lot of things you learn. You may not have known that when you sell insurance. No. So insurance selling is very different, right? All of you would have got some insurance thing. Where they call and they ask for something and all, you want to buy some insurance and all, right? So one thing I'll tell you, when the insurance agent sells the insurance, no, so he will not come and if he comes and tell in front of you, sir, tomorrow if you die, today you're living, tomorrow if you die, will you buy the insurance from him? You will say, get out of my house now, and how dare you can talk like that, right? So that is what it is. So how you say is that you say, look at here, sir, there is an X who lives at Y town. So X has got a good job, he's got 2 kids, he's got a loving wife, and they are happy. And suddenly what happens is that the X meets an accident. You never meet an accident, that's wrong to say. He is involved in an accident because nobody likes to meet accident, right? You can't say, I had an accident, a lot of people say. Had an accident is not like a coffee, like you wait in the road and come hit me. No, it doesn't happen that way. So had an accident cannot be. He met with an accident, it's fine. So met with an accident, dies. Now since the Y had taken that insurance, look, the Y is gone. But what happened to his family who was there in the school? The kids are there in the school. How will the wife take care of the kids? How will she manage? What has happened has happened. What will the Y do? The Y, or maybe the Y's family will do. Y had done a wise thing. He took an insurance. And this insurance gave a kind of a lump sum money. And that lump sum money took care of not only the wife, because she need not go and ask for money and take anybody's gratitude, right? She was on her own. So that is how you can say. So this, I just wanted to say, I didn't make a note of it. So this suddenly contingency plan backup and all that came to my mind. So if anything untowards happen, that's the way you can put it, Nikita. Just a small advice, untowards. Untoward is like something which you don't want that to happen, right? So untowards. Okay, fantastic. Let's go back to the. So the slide is contingency plan is completed. We will probably do one more, and then we will do the rest tomorrow, because we did the free speech trial one as well today, and we took quite a lot of time in talking, which is good actually, because when we talk, we are interacting, you're listening and responding. That's precisely what we want. Okay, so we will just do one more thing, concentration, away from distraction, which is again very important. This is what the time management will also, which is like a log, activity log will also do. And right, so this is if you want to make a note of it, feel free, because this is something great. This is being used and worked out, what do you call, thing. So if you want to make a note of it and imply it, right, maybe not today, tomorrow, if you become what do you call, have more tasks to do, maybe you lead a team and all, right? So these skills can definitely help you. So one thing is that concentration away from distraction, which is very, very important. See, we have distractions everywhere. Everywhere a distraction. Life itself is like, gives you plenty of opportunity to get distracted. right? Imagine a lot of people who lost the way, right? Someone have fallen to alcohol, someone have fallen to something else, someone have fallen to drugs and so many other things, right? Look at those kind of that. Those are like life-destroying like distractions. But look at other distractions. Like sometime it's so nice to have this particular phone and some WhatsApp message, something comes, we are part of each group, right? And then we say something, they say something, and then by the time we realize 45 minutes have gone into that. So that is one distraction, right? So, and as it is, it's so difficult to concentrate, right? So that is very, very important. It's very, very important to concentrate as well. I think I forgot one point here, which I remembered. I will say that now itself and add it later. So I'll come to that. So another very important thing is that concentration, very, very important. As if it's very difficult after 1 hour or 2 hour and 2.5 hours, it's very difficult to focus, concentrate and all. That's why there's another point, take breaks as well, which is there. So if you look at the second last one, so concentration is so important. When you are concentrating, no, don't get distracted. That's very important. So that's very, very important because you get into the zone. Once you get into the zone, you need to ensure that you do as much as possible. That is very, very important. Because in today's world, distractions are everywhere. When we are working from home, yes, your dad will have something to ask. Your mom can ask you something, or it could be a brother, siblings, or anybody else, or there could be a phone call, it could be some other noise, it could be something else outside, right? So the distractions are, when you go to office, is it the same? No. There could be one we call extrovert who will be coming and asking like Sharanya. Sharanya, how was your Kerala trip? What did you do? Sharanya want to do the task because she is completely behind the task and all. So he or she wants to talk to Sharanya for half an hour. So what will happen? Somewhere down the line, you have to say, see, I'm completing the task and can I come back to you, right? I'll come and talk to you for sure. I'm glad that you asked me this thing. And somewhere down the line, you have to be assertive and you have to say how to say the no as well. That's very, very important, right? So concentration is such an important thing. Let's keep it in mind. When you're focused, when you're in a zone, don't get distracted. Sometimes it takes time to get into the groove. So keep the groove going as long as possible. And distractions are everywhere. So always this can wait. A lot of other distractions, this is all can wait. So as long as you finish the task, then you will be a bit relaxed and then you can do the other parts. So that is something, right? I think I failed to add one more thing in the thing. I'm going to add it now. Right. So one important thing is that when do you feel fresh? Let's ask Nikita. Nikita, what time you start your shift?
It was morning 8 o'clock, but from today it is 7 a.m.
Okay. So, okay, it's 7 p.m. It was 8 o'clock. And when do you finish usually?
No time, sir.
Okay, fine. So when do you feel fresh? Do you feel fresh morning 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, or you feel fresh now?
Yeah, 7 itself I feel fresh.
Absolutely. 7 itself you feel fresh, or 7 you feel fresh?
I feel fresh from 7 a.m.
Absolutely, you feel fresh from 7 a.m. I'm sure that's the same with Sharanya, that's the same with Kanchana as well. That's the same with me as well and Rashmi as well. So what I'm trying to say is that do as much as possible in the mornings. That's very important. Morning could be, suppose you're doing an evening shift. It could start from 8 o'clock. So do as much as possible before 10 o'clock. Because that's when you're fresh. Why? Because you took rest. Right? Your mind is fresh now. Your mind is not exhausted. You're all energetic. Right? So do as much as possible in the mornings itself. Whenever that morning would be. It could be 7 o'clock like Nikita, or it could be 8 o'clock like Bhumika, who does late night shifts and all. Right? That's what it is. So that's another great time management point which I wanted to share. So I'm going to add that as well here. So I'm going to do that after this particular class. Okay, brilliant. So let's quickly do our sentences. Then hopefully we will have enough time to see that video as well. Hopefully we will be able to do that today. So where are the sentences? And I can do the rest of those things tomorrow. And so if it's ready, please type it.
Shall I show my dish, sir, which I prepared now?
Oh, okay. Okay, please do that. Please do that. Wow, this looks like
Egg and egg and capsicum curry,
wow,
beetroot,
wow, fantastic. So
and potato and green peas.
wow, wow, fantastic, very good, very good. You made us all hungry now.
Yes, I'm feeling hungry.
See, poor Nikita is already feeling hungry. She was all okay if she had a normal dish and slept today.
Nikita is having payasam in her home, I guess.
Nikita, you are having
Is
payasam?
it?
No, no. Okay, it is also called payasam in Karnataka. In Tamil also it is called payasam only. So that is good. So Kanchana, how much time it took for you to cook all these things?
When the session started, sir. So I think 1 hour.
Okay, so you did a lot of items, I believe. The egg curry and then the paisam, I believe, the other stuff and all. Good skills, fantastic. You learn all those things before marriage or after marriage?
No, sir, after marriage.
After marriage, okay.
Yeah, that's true. When we got separated last year when we transferred here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meaning? Okay, fine. She probably meant something else. Okay, so Sharanya has typed. I don't think so. We have enough time to play the video. Let's check it out. So because I have to explain the things as well. So let's see. Sharanya has typed today. Yes, Sharanya. What are your sentences? Please read them out. Why that expression on the face? Who's making you angry? In this group, there are a lot of who make very good facial expression. Like Nikita is one, right? I've seen a lot of expression, and so Sharanya, you did today. So good. Yes, that's why we have the camera on, so it becomes interesting and funny as well. Yes, please go on. Share your sentences.
Yes, am I audible now? I didn't, I'm
No, I think with headset you're much more audible. I don't know what issue with the laptop. Take your time, no hurry,
okay, sir.
and keep the mic close to you and talk.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So the first word is remedial. I
Mhm.
swear specs to remedy my bad eyesight.
I wear specs to. I wear specs to. Okay, wearing specs is wearing specs is a remedy to my bad eyesight. Wearing specs is a remedy to my. It's a remedy and will not come. It's a remedy for bad eyesight. Okay, what is the next one?
Next word is gigantic. In our
Gigantic.
gigantic.
Okay,
In our vicinity, there are lots of gigantic buildings.
absolutely brilliant. That's very proper. Yeah, what's the next one?
And meticulous. Accountants should be very meticulous about their work. Sorry, I typed it live.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Otherwise, an error will happen. Contingency. What is that for?
Contingency. Be prepared for any contingency.
Absolutely, you should be the next one.
Next one. Next word is went. He went. He have went. Sorry, sir. I typed it. Yeah, he gave vent to his anger by shouting loudly.
He gave vent to his anger by shouting loudly. Okay, brilliant, fantastic. You read it properly. Yes, next one.
And other words are Monday's words.
Mm-hmm.
Glitch. Don't worry. This might be a temporary glitch.
Don't worry, this might be a temporary glitch. Yes, what's the next one?
And stray. It's always better to adopt stray dogs instead of buying a pets.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Always nice. Yes, what's the last last one? Yes.
Blatant. Nowadays, waking up at 7 o'clock has become so blatant to.
Okay, I'll never forget that. Right, earlier before pandemic and after pandemic, so that is something you shared. That very good, Sharanya. Good to see you.
Also, 2 words is remaining, sir. I didn't type it.
Okay, what are they?
Accused. He was accused for stealing a vehicle.
He was accused for stealing the vehicle. Okay, what's the last?
Assault. 2 men were jailed for assault.
Two men were chased for assault. Fantastic, Sharanya. You completed all the sentences. Brilliant. Let's go to Nikita. Nikita, what have you got for us?
Remedial. The patient asked the doctor for remedial measures in order to cure his illness.
Fabulous, fabulous sentence. What's the next one?
Gigantic. One of the players in their team was gigantic.
One of the players in the team was gigantic. Fantastic. Next one.
Meticulous. I always give a meticulous attention while sketching.
Absolutely, you do. You showed your skills as well. Maybe Sharanya can do one day, show her some stuff so she can pick up a day when she has. Like Kanchana showed the cooking stuff today. Right? It was not planned, but if you want to show, you can show. What's the next one?
Contingencies. You should be prepared for the unforeseen contingencies.
Absolutely, contingencies. It is contingencies. It's not It's not concentrate. It's not concentrate. It's concentrate. So contingencies. Fantastic. What's the last one?
Vent. I made a call to my best friend in order to vent my anger.
The best friend had it from her. Okay, brilliant. So that's our thing. So let's wait. I will come to Kanchana. Let's see, because it's a bit of we are at the fag end. So I'll check with her. So let me check the sentences which I can give for today. So just give me 1 second.
I will do that tomorrow, sir.
Absolutely, please do that. I was going to say that we have run short of time. Okay, Nikita, have we done a word known as alleged in the class? Alleged? No. Inducement? Yes? No?
No, sir.
Okay, no. So inducement 1. Have we done backstabbing? No, right?
No, no.
Onus? O-N-O-S. Onus?
No, no, no.
We haven't done. Okay. Onus. Okay, this is onus. So how many words are there? There are 5 words now. Okay, this is all done now. So quickly I will say alleged. So he was alleged of stealing. Alleged is somewhere like you put the blame on someone. It is not proven as yet, right? He was alleged of stealing something from the shop, which proved to be untrue. That could be one. Inducement. The government induced so many crores rupees into the economy to induce the economy back into the stride, right? So meaning during the COVID pandemic, inducement meaning induce something. Toxic. She was in a very toxic relationship and she was looking at how to get out of that relationship. Toxic, right? Toxic has come from toxin, right? Which is poison. Then backstabbing. So backstabbing is like, you all know, somebody who stabs at the back, right? So it's always soldier always prefer to die receiving a bullet in the chest rather than someone who stabs them on his back, right? So that way. So I'll leave the thoughts to you. Onus. So the onus is on all the participants now, how they want to carry on this English learning journey, right? After the training is getting over. So the onus meaning it's on you now. What do you want to do? So that is what it is. Onus, right? So I couldn't go into the detail and explain each words as I do every day. So please Google these meanings if you are having any doubt, and make the sentences and come back tomorrow. We will do that, and remind me if I forget. We will do that video. So that's something which we will do, right? And so that we will share, and hopefully Kanchana will have these words and the other words as well, and I'll hear those words tomorrow. Okay,
Yes, sir.
brilliant. And Kanchana will also do our trial free speech tomorrow as well, so we will all hear that.
Sir, should we make a sentence for that word also, compatible?
Compactable. Oh, okay. Compactable. We will keep it for next day, another day, right? So that will become 6 words. So compactable, I'll keep it for another day. Thank you very much. That's why we have what do you call inside class coordinators like Nikita, right? Who keeps reminding. We have another girl, as I said, and another one in the morning. Brilliant, though. So that comes to and brings to an end of this particular session. I had great time. Let me say that we saw some cooking, we shared some information, and so looks like the dinner is ready at the dinner table as well, right? So that was great, and that's what it is. And we had a lot of chat as well, and we had some good time. And I also listened to your thoughts on the free speech as well. So I wish you all a great evening. And what we will do is that we will catch up again tomorrow at the same time. So bye for now, and we will see you all tomorrow.